Well, hello, everybody. I hope you survived tax day. I know it was really a thrash for me, but it's done now, and I'm happy about that. I'd like to take a minute and tell you just a bit about myself. I grew up in Detroit, Michigan, back when Detroit really was Detroit. And it was in Detroit that I learned some very valuable life lessons. I learned about how you can work together, how you must work together in order to accomplish things that an ordinary person cannot accomplish by themselves. After being in Detroit, I moved to Boston, met my wife. We made some career decisions and ended up here in Arlington. And we've been here for the last 22 years, a little bit more. Built a house, raised our daughter, who is now at the University of Richmond, and I am really proud to say is a young Dem at University of Richmond. Now we've been in Maywood for 22 years, and I'm still applying the lessons that I learned when I was young in Detroit. That is, we must work together to accomplish the things that we cannot otherwise. I'll tell you a little story that illustrates that. For 20 years, my neighborhood, Maywood, has been asking the county board and the county staff for a four-way stop sign in the center of the neighborhood. For 20 years, there was no response. Over 20 years. And the idea was to slow down the cut-through traffic where the children gather in the morning, where the parents gather in the morning waiting for the bus stop, where accidents have occurred. Petitions were written, board members contacted, walked through the neighborhood, studies conducted, and yet no stop sign could be put in place. Only by a long and concerted effort by parents, grandparents, ordinary folks, over a very long time, a four-way stop sign was finally put in place last year, after 20 years. I think the county board just has got to learn how to be more responsive to the citizens, to the needs of the citizens, and to hear the voices of our citizen groups. The county board really needs to hear closely what people are asking of them. As I walk door to door, I hear people asking the county board to be very responsible and very deliberate with the community's taxpayer dollars. Be very careful in how they are committed in this fiscal environment. I hear that county board needs to be responsive to the needs of our older citizens and those with families who are working in our schools, in our fire stations, our police stations, who provide our essential services and can no longer afford to live here. It's time for the county board to take a deep breath, hear what the people of Arlington are saying, and begin to think strategically about our future. And when I'm on the county board, that's exactly what I will do.